Let's now take you outside Rwanda, where Rwanda's security forces killed 4 insurgents in Saturday's fierce clashes in Mosimboa da Praia district, Cabo Delgado province of Mozambique. In addition, Rwanda security forces seized 3 SMG guns and 2 RPG guns, 6 grenades, and a bag containing the identities of the killed militants. Mosimboa da Praia district is home to a number of terrorist strongholds. The Rwandan and Mozambican security forces continue to raid the headquarters of a 4-year-old terrorist group in that area. RBA has also seen the Rwandan and Mozambican security forces patrolling Fungi port and the liquefied natural gas plant, which has a total investment of $20 billion. Now, still on the same, my colleague Ethan Tashiria spoke to Gatete Nyirigabo Ruhumuriza, who is in Cabo Delgado, to get the feel of the situation on ground. Take a listen.
The situation as it is, so Cabo Delgado still has rebels, so Cabo Delgado is very big, but the Rwandan troops are operating on on 2 axes. They're coming from Mweda. One group is coming from Mweda through to Mokamboa da Praia. Another one is coming from Palma, also through to Mochimboa da Praia. Mochimboa da Praia is the objective is for Rwandan troops to meet there, because that's one of the strongholds of the enemy is their headquarters in this region. It's also, they have a port there, they have an airport as well, so they have a seaport and an airport over there in the headquarters. So Rwandan troops are looking to remove them from there, because if they remove them from there, they cut them off of their supplies, and then the enemy will be strongly weakened.
It was a busy day, according to the reports we're seeing.
Yes.
Give us the summary of today's operation.
Today's operation, so the Rwandan troops since yesterday actually entered Mokamboa da Praia. So the enemy is still around at 10 kilometers. And so today results, they captured the town, a village, a trading center called First May. And they killed 4 insurgents. They seized 3 SMGs, 2 RPGs, 6 grenades. And they seized something very interesting, which is they seized a bag which contains what in the army call the nominal roll. Nominal roll is a list of soldiers. So they captured that as well. And so that was the operations of today. Tomorrow, as we speak, they are continuing the operations tonight and through tomorrow. And they are hoping to capture Mokamboa da Praia in the next coming days.
For someone who does not understand the situation of the front line and all that, and probably concerned about the situation in Cabo Delgado and Mokamboa, what would you tell a Rwandan who is watching us and listening to you?
So basically what happened is that, so the population here is grouped. So the Palma is a deserted city. Palma is a strategic city where you have a port, or you also have the gas extraction plant of which is a big infrastructure that used to give jobs to people and so on. But most of the people here were farmers and they were fishermen and women, and they've all moved to a refugee camp, Kitunda camp.
Yes.
Kitunda camp has around 22,000 people, and that they are being protected there by the army, the Mozambican army, and the police. That's where they are all. So this is the population from Parma, which abandoned its property. So they abandoned the town when the insurgents came. I mean, when you walk on the streets are deserted. You find trucks on the street with their loads, with their merchandise, with their cargo, abandoned by their drivers, who just left them on the road and ran away and went to that refugee camp in Kitunda. So the city is still deserted. We are only here with the army that have actually, so they're actually just waiting for an opportunity for decision for them to come back, because the city is secure. The Rwandan troops are here. The Rwandan police is here. The city is very safe right now. We're working in it, but they have not given the order to civilians to come back to their homes. So Palma remains a deserted city as everybody is out of it. But the population is very upbeat. When the population say we're very happy for the Rwandan troops, since the Rwandan troops came, we can't hear detonations anymore of guns and bombs and so on. They use a very interesting anecdote. They said, now we sleep at night. We went to the camp. I mean, everybody is enthusiastic about the Rwandan army. But also, when they describe to you the problem, they're very traumatized by this insurgency because some of their own children have joined the insurgency. And they say these insurgents, they started being influenced by external forces. Now, they didn't clarify to me which external forces they meant, but they said first they came wearing, they went to mosques, and it started as youth who was disgruntled with livelihood, and they were finding solace in mosques. And then afterwards they started wearing kanzus. The next day they started wearing military fatigues. Next day they took guns and they started killing and looting us. And they're saying these are our own children, but we are so shocked that they can be radicalized like this. We don't want them in our community anymore. So there's so much resentment here against the insurgents. The population is just so glad that the Rwandan army has pushed them outside, and the Rwandan police have pushed them outside of Praia and of where they are in the refugee camp.
There you have it, a bit of context of what's happening in Cabo Delgado. Stay tuned across all RBA platforms for more information.